The class-specific swords are available once again, and this season, they're easier to get than ever before. Also, the Titan Sword is currently glitched to deal an insane amount of extra damage with energy accelerant, so you'll definitely want to get your hands on one of these quickly before that gets patched. The way you get these swords is simple. They can drop from normal legendary engrams, Gunsmith, Vanguard, and Crucible rank up packages, and the best source of all, Umbral engrams. Umbral engrams can be focused down into Blade engrams, where you can have a chance of getting Temptation's Hook, Falling Guillotine, or the Sword for your class. Those being Crown Splitter for Titan, Quickfang for Hunters, and Eternity's Edge for Warlocks. To focus them, you need 25 decrypted data, which is earned by completing the Override seasonal activity. What makes these swords so special? Well, the Titan Sword has a unique attack that no other swords get. You actually do a slam down to the ground. As mentioned before, this thing is currently doing way more damage than intended. All you have to do is unlock the Energy Accelerant mod in the artifact and equip it to your class item. The heavy slam attack then does about 10 times the damage of a normal light attack. If this does get patched, I'll try and make sure that I mention it in the description. But besides that, Crown Splitter gets some amazing rolls. For most activities, you want the highest possible damage, so try to stick with Jagged Edge in that first column. This will reduce the total amount of ammo you can have, but you get the most damage out of each hit. The second column on this is always Heavy Guard, so don't worry about that. In the third column, go for Relentless Strikes to get ammo back after getting hits with your sword. Then in the final column, you'll want Whirlwind Blade for extra damage after rapid hits. Or if you don't get one with that, you could also go with VORPAL Weapon for extra damage against bosses. The Quickfang for Hunters is also very unique. This does a side slash animation. It also gets Jagged Edge for extra damage, and Relentless Strikes for ammo regen after hits. In the final column, you'll want Assassin's Blade for increased movement speed and damage after sword kills. This is the closest thing we have to Rampage on a sword. The Eternity's Edge for Warlocks is the only Solar Vortex frame, aka the Falling Guillotine or Dark Drinker frame. The god roll for this is the exact same as the Hunters, Jagged Edge, Relentless Strikes, and Assassin's Blade. Or if you don't want Assassin's Blade, you could also go with Surrounded for increased damage when surrounded by 3 or more enemies, which is pretty common when using a sword. Well, that's just about it. Will you be farming for these swords? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you all for watching this far into the video. I'm Marshix, and I'll see you next time.